Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode in the middle of Season 5 of the Midgets here. I had to take a couple days break from this game just because I felt like so drained from these cars because they are just like really tough for me and annoying to run. I want to run something else, but I want to finish this out first because I know we're close to being able to do so, but either way, we're sitting 9th in points still after the first few races. 20th at Grant Park. Should have probably finished like 15th or so, I think. Definitely should have been. I think it was around Margie or Robinson up there. Got 6th at Kokomo. We qualified bad, but worked our way forward at least. And then Fairbury, 20th. I think we wrecked in this one, or something went wrong here. I remember. I don't 100% know what happened, but I remember at Grant Park we flipped and everything. Like last lap, it was bad. But going on to Elm Creek, we got Elm Creek, Lima Land, Sterling County, and Eldora. We got 5th at Sterling last year, so hopefully we can repeat that. And we actually made the feature at Eldora, which was really nice. But Lima Land should be interesting. Elm Creek's gonna be interesting. Qualifying means a lot here at Elm Creek just because it's such a tiny track, so need to go out and get some practice and try to qualify as well as we can. All right, I was able to hit a 9.8, slightly slower than what I ran last season here, but there's not a whole lot of room to really gain time here, but I don't even know what goal that was. That was for a top 20, so we will qualify somewhere near 20th, it looks like, because that was around the time we ran anyway, so as long as I can match that time would be good. I didn't remember what our sponsor goal was, honestly, so that was the first time me seeing it was the top 20 still. Because I would think like top 15 or so because of our engine and everything. We ran a 10. That's not great. I ran like 5 or 6 9/8s in a row. And then qualifying comes through. We miss it immediately. I think the track slowed down a little bit. That was a 9 at least. So it's 23rd. They'll start a 6th in Heat 3. Not very great because you don't want to be on the outside here. Definitely want to be on the inside. So hopefully I could try to work my way to the bottom. I think Bobby Young is under us. Margie's in front of us. So we'll see if we could try to work our way down, not run into anybody. We're getting passed by, who is that, Clark? Margie's stuck on the outside. Can try and get by her at least. We should be able to get by Jerry. Had to go to his outside though, see if we can tub him. Try to not make contact here. All right, I'm gonna try and back off and go low. He, for some reason, went high. I will take that, thank you. And then Margie fully sends it under me. I just completely locked the brakes up to try not to go flying. And then Clark is getting by Margie. Nope, Margie goes back by them. I'm so mad that Margie got under us there because we were gonna be set in 5th and she just dive bombed us. And I was gonna go flipping out the damn park if I didn't check up there and just to completely lock down the brakes. So we're gonna have to go through the B main, which sucks. Because the more time we're on track here, the worse it can go, honestly. This track's just really annoying with how easy it is to get car contact with somebody and go flipping in the air, or just like getting your front end up in the air from tapping somebody. Got Jackson under us. Try and give him some room. I don't want to run completely on the outside because there's no walls. It's easy to slide off the edge here. Jackson, please get your car moving if you're gonna be in front of us. Like, he wanted to run so hard under us, and then he got in front of us and just like planted the brakes. This track, I really have to just throw it into the corners to get it to stick though. That's mainly the case. Jimmy Williams ripping that top side, running really well right now. We're pulling away from Jackson the slightest bit. Feel like we're catching Williams a little bit in the corners. He gains it back on the straightaways though, which is a little unfortunate. Caught a ton there in 1 and 2. It seems like 3 and 4, he's really fast out there. 1 and 2, he's a little slower, so might have a chance at him by the end of this race. We have a 2nd on Robbie Jackson and all of them. So I don't really need to be too crazy for the most part. Especially with this lap traffic up here. I need to just try to keep it clean. As I say that, I pop up in the air off of Williams immediately. Try and get by this lap car. Never mind, he's gonna stay on the outside there. Try and slide up here in 1 and 2. We got 2 laps left. Just try not to wreck with these lap cars. They're hitting together above us. Is that going to be a caution? No, it's not. Thank goodness. I do not want to restart at this point. Trying to slow it up, run the bottom here, and we'll come home second. So at least we'll make it into the main is all that matters. We're in the show. Starting in 22nd. I know we're close to getting the tire upgrade for the car, which we'll definitely need. So either after this race or after Lima Land, I think we'll be able to get it. I think it's gonna be after Lima Land, because if I remember correctly, it was about 54,000, I think, to get the tires, and then we probably needed like 65, 70-ish to get all the upgrades. And there is a pile up here. My cat wants to play fetch right now. It is not time to play fetch, my guy. There was a big pile up there. We're restarting back on the outside. Where did we fall to? We're in, wait, I think the lineup's all messed up. I'm like, there's no way we're 24th, 25th, because 25th is one on the inside. We are 24th, though. We did lose a couple spots there because we got popped up in the air and moved all around. Trying to take it easy and not run over people, because that just messes us up worse. I can't speak today. It's like a tongue twister saying messes us up. Like too many U's and S's all in the same place together. Doesn't work too well, honestly. Try to slide up there, back up to 21st or 22nd it is. 21st is Margie and Chuck Diaz battling it out for 20th, 21st right in front of us. Trying to hook that very bottom, kind of almost on the flat area. Just getting the front tires barely down there, but trying not to hit it too hard to where the front tires pop up in the air. So I remember I have done that before here where I popped the front end up in the air really bad. I also have had some really good races here where we didn't qualify great, but we would run really well in the heat races. Holy crap, that was close. Margie right rearing somebody. We're gonna right rear her for her dive bombing us in the heat race and running other people dirty already in this feature. But trying to move our way up. We're up to 18th. It's on the outside, which is not ideal. We got the leader right behind us. So honestly, if a caution were to come out right now, I would not be mad. I would actually be quite okay with that, because I'm definitely affecting the outcome of this race with holding up the leaders here. And Margie's battling with them as well. Got Rourke on her inside. That's a little unfortunate. Try to drop back down here. See if we can't take advantage of Cox getting stuck on the outside. We got Jimmy Williams in front of us as well, who won our B main. So he's moved up quite well. Started in 20th. We got 5 laps to go. Oh, I hit the flat part too bad down there. We got by Jimmy there in 1 and 2 though. Not quite gonna be able to hold him off. Cox is getting back by us. I think that's 2nd place. Yeah, Tommy Bailey way down there. Trying to see if we can get back by Cox or Williams. I am almost flipping. We are in the flat area up here and we lose all our spots. That's just how this track goes. 100% how this track goes. It's so annoying. And then now we're just gonna get moved. And I think that's somebody on the lead lap anyways. Yeah, Collins. So we're back to 22nd now. Whoop-de-doo. Chuck Diaz throwing a slider on us. Oh, and a caution happens right here at the end. So we're gonna have like a 1-lap shootout here. That's lovely. There's a ton of people a lap down, so I'm not mad about that. But it's just like, I could have been up in like 16th, 17th area at least for this restart, which would have been nice. But that's just how this season has gone, is just constant mistakes in these cars, because these cars are awful. Cox might have been that wreck because he is super slow right there. We're trying to slide up on anybody we can. Oh, there's still more laps. I thought that was literally the final lap. I was just full throttle there, thinking it was the final lap. Try to slide up in front of Bobby here. Hey, we'll get a top 20 at least. We got our sponsor goal there at the last second. I guess I'll take it, but it definitely could have been better. Definitely hope, I hope we got enough money there to go and get those tires. If not, I might just go get the tires anyways, just to try and help us out, because we are struggling big time. What is that, like 6,000-ish? 6,500, not bad. I think we're close to like 70, something like that, 68,000, something like that. That will put us up to 68,500. Not too bad. Car doesn't need to be repaired at least, which is nice, but I think I want to get those tires just so we could try to. I don't even know where I put us in points. We moved down to 11th in points. Tommy Bailey had a great race there. He moved up to 9th, and who ended up winning it? Rourke might have ended up winning that. Who won it actually? Yes, Rourke ended up winning it. Bailey got third there. But good race by him, and we can go on and get these tires. We're only gonna have like 14,000 to upgrade. We might be able to get 2 upgrades. Yes, we can get 2 upgrades. Thank goodness, because that's the main thing. If you can get at least 2 of the upgrades, that helps a lot. If you can only get 1, it's not that worth it yet. But we need like 8,000 more dollars, 7,500 more dollars to be able to get the last upgrade, which hopefully those tires help us. We're going on the Lima Land. We usually struggle here. We're like a 15th to 20th place car at Lima Land, but with this upgrade, hopefully it helps us out a little bit, that and the engine. So we haven't been back here in a while since we got like, wait, isn't Lima Land late in the year? Yeah, I think we had the engine at this point. So we're getting the tire upgrade now. Hopefully we could do a little better. All right, ran basically the same exact fast last time I had here before at 943. We only need an 11-1 for a top 20. So if we could hit a 10-9 again, that would be pretty good. That'll probably put us like 17th, 16th or so, somewhere around there, I feel like. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see if we can hit the right line or not. I think it's a little low, but kind of middle. Like it's not super low, not super high or anything. Just trying to keep the car wound up for the most part. 10-9, I'll take that. Been right around the time I've been running in practice, so that will be fine. I feel like this is one of those tracks that we get a little faster as the race progresses as well, though. So second lap wasn't very fast. I said like 17th, 16th, and we were 17th. So starting 5th in heat number 1. That's not too bad. It's heat number 1, though, so it's going to be very tough. Looks like Rourke's on pole for this race. Who do we have in front of us? Is that Thompson and Bailey, the 2 in front of us? Cox is out front. And we already got dirt in the middle of the screen. Perfect placement right there. We got Cale Brown under us. Bobby Young was on our outside. I have to sneeze. Oh, and Tommy Bailey is flipped. Rip to Tommy Bailey. He is not in a good place. Excuse me. Thank you if you said bless you. But knew I had to sneeze. Luckily, the caution came out. That was very bad timing. But actually, that was pretty lucky timing. But bad timing for me having to sneeze overall. See if we can get down in front of Bobby Young, get behind Thompson, try not to bounce off of him. I let off probably too much there, but rather safe than sorry, I would say, with how these cars are. Tommy Bailey got completely screwed, but that's going to move us up 4 positions, so we'll be starting 13th in this A main if we could finish it out right here. Or if Thompson wants to stay on that high side and we can gain a spot, that would be really nice. Don't know if I'll be able to catch him or not. That's not a very good line there. I went in too low, made it slide up too much. But we are going to start the A main here in 13th. I will take that. That's a better starting spot than we normally have here. We struggled for a long time here even making the feature. We had to always go through the B main, so happy we were able to make it through the heat race and gain a spot because of a wreck, but I'll take it. Tommy Bailey's probably in the A main, I would imagine, back there. I would imagine he snuck his way in through the B main, starting super deep. Why does this dirt want to end up in the worst spots? Like, I need to be able to see in front of me so I don't run into the back of everybody, because these cars are sensitive. But yeah, I had to take a couple days break from this game. I really enjoyed the new Call of Duty, just grinding out like the zombies camos. Oh boy, that guy is flipping up front. I think that was Sean Robbins. I said Seth, but Sean Robbins. He is gonna probably finish very deep in the field, and he's starting right in front of us, which is not great. But yeah, I've been grinding out the zombie camos on BO6. Been trying to do all that. I got a couple of gold guns online as well, but I am not big in the zombies, but this zombies, it doesn't seem that bad. Maybe just because there's the camo grind of it. I like having the progression of things like that, seeing like long-term stats and everything like that, just getting all the critical kills, headshots, whatever you want to call it. Probably not going to do the Warzone stuff, because Warzone is not my type of game mode. I don't like Battle Royale type stuff. I'm more just like, put me in the multiplayer or let me play the zombies. I'll take that. But zombies hasn't been my thing in a long, long time. So I'm actually enjoying it though, playing with some people. Trying to preserve a little bit of the tear-offs here. We're running really tight. Trying to see if we can go and get this top 10. We're going to slide Billy Green here. Don't smack the wall, but I get down into Richardson because I was trying to stay off the wall. There's Tommy Bailey. He did sneak his way into the A main. and he is super fast. And Richardson and Bailey get together. No caution yet. It doesn't look like there will be a caution. Barnes gets by all of us from that. That was pretty wild. We're gonna get back by Barnes. Just tubbing him on the outside, and let's see if we could try to catch up to Thompson up there. Well, actually, Patrick Barnes is gonna hold his own under us and get around us actually pretty well there, which is pretty shocking. So I feel like I'm running this middle lane pretty well right now. So I think if I run a little lower, I think I slide up. No, that actually felt pretty good. It actually gripped up pretty well there, shockingly. We'll see if we can run this low line and be a little quicker then. See if we could catch back up to Barnes a little bit. We're both catching up to Thompson for sure, it looks like. See if we can get under Barnes here, kind of slide him, short slide him. Makes him cut under us. Give him the room so we don't hit him and go flying, because we're having a good race here for once. Barnes goes a little middle. We're gonna dive it under him. We got Billy Green following us on through. So Barnes and Green, who have like identical paint schemes to me, like very close looking cars, battling it out behind us. I don't know what happened to Tommy Bailey after that wreck. I almost got that tire. That was scary. 5 laps to go here. Rourke is on the same straightaway as us, and there's a caution, so there's not many cars behind us on the lead lap. We're in 11th, which is on the bottom, which is good. And there's gonna be like 3 laps left here, 3-4 laps left. Somebody behind us wrecked, because there wasn't anybody in front of us, so that's a little unfortunate. But somebody right behind us who was on the lead lap wrecked, so we won't lose the spot to them. See if we can just hold this bottom early on, not let Tommy Bailey get under us. Hopefully, yep, Thompson's going high. We're gonna slide him for 10th. Let's go. Try and work both lanes in my mirror a little bit. Tommy Bailey's gonna get under us. No, he's not. I thought he was going to. I was trying to keep it high in case he got like that speed boost and we didn't get ran into. Final lap here. Can we hold on to the top 10? They're like 3-4 wide in front of us. Tommy Bailey's trying to get by us here. He does. Are we gonna get him by the time we get to the line? No, we're not gonna be able to hold on to that top 10, but I'll take 11th. 11th at this track is not too bad for us, so that is fine with me. Who ended up getting that win? Rourke still won it, which is pretty good. Good run on him overall, and we will move on from this one. It's the best finish I think we've had at Lima Land so far. We fell to 12th in points, honestly, which isn't great. Sean Robbins fell super deep in the points. He is 10th now. Rourke is now well in the lead, 16 points ahead of Murphy with 2 wins on the year. Murphy hasn't gotten a win yet, and he was the points leader, which is pretty wild. But that should get us a good bit of money, and we are definitely going to get enough money right there to get that last upgrade on those tires. That is a big race for us, getting all that money. That'll put us up over 10,500, which I will take. We had pretty smooth driving in that race. That's good news. Didn't damage the car too much, and we got a top 20 in all 3, so we got that bonus, which is really nice to see. Yeah, it's clear we belong on the track. I guess we belong on the track, but being fast is a different thing. We probably gonna go for top 15s. I feel like that's gonna be really tough at Eldora. I don't think we're gonna be able to get that. As long as we make the race, we might have a shot, but who knows? With this tire upgrade, we'll see how that goes for the rest of the season. But Sterling, we got 5th at last year. A lot of attrition with the wrecks towards the end, so we'll have to just keep an eye on all that. The restarts have been really good for us. I just really got to hook the bottom well. And then Eldora, we ended up making that last season. So have good faith we can make that again. But let's get on the Sterling and see if we could try to match our top 5 from last year. All right, I was able to get under a 9.8 just barely, but that's 4 tenths quicker than, or 3.5 tenths, or barely over 3 tenths quicker than the fast time. We can get this top 15 goal if I hit a good enough line for sure. Just got to get it wound up top. Try and hit the bottom really well. Honestly, my fast lap wasn't even getting a run up top, but we'll see what we can do here. Missed turn 1 automatically. Perfect. Love to see it. Turn 3 was decent. I might have gone slightly low. That's a 9.9. That's not too bad. That's barely past the top 15 goal. It's probably 16th, honestly. That turn 1 was much better. That 3 and 4 was fine. That's gonna be a little slower. We didn't have that run in, but 16th is still pretty good. Starting 4th in heat number 4, which is fine with me. We missed out on the sponsor money, barely, just a little bit of sponsor money, but either way, I will take it. Hopefully, we can try and gain some spots here off the start of this race. Is this Ned Hill under us? It sure is. And we got Cox in front of us, Collins out front. And turn 1 is very good for them if I can't get down to that white line. But oh boy, Chuck Diaz came to a dead stop into the entry of 3 and 4 there. I need to get my car down here. Might be able to slide Chuck. No, not yet. If he goes high in 3 and 4, we definitely could. Oh, caution. Okay, we're going to be restarting in 4th again. Cale Brown probably flipped because he's back there and Jeffrey Carter. Okay, they might have both flipped because they're not normally 9th and 10th in a heat race, honestly. But Ricky being back in 6th is rough for him. Being on the outside is not good. I'm going to try and slow up a little bit and try to get behind Chuck here so I don't get passed again on the bottom. And we actually got up to 3rd because of that. We're going to get up to 2nd because we're under Chuck already. And we are clear up in the 2nd. We might make a qualifying dash for the first time ever if we could hold this, which would be wild. Because Ricky Cox and Chuck Diaz be battling it out, but Ricky Cox got by Diaz. I just got to hold the bottom really well, not let Cox under us. We're on the final lap here, really short it there, and we're going to make it to the qualifying dash. We're going to be starting in 8th, but hey, that's the worst we can begin in the A main. I will take that. Finally making a qualifying dash in these things. For some reason, Sterling County is one of our better tracks. I really feel like it's the restarts because when people go up super high in the first lap, like we gain so many spots. Able to cut under Murphy there. That was beautiful. Gonna be able to get by him pretty well. And then everybody that goes up high, which they all kind of went pretty high there. We're up to 4th already. Chase Jones back under us. I'm gonna try and hold this middle lane the best we can. Still on Chase Jones outside, which is not necessarily where I want to be because 3 and 4 is their slow one for sure. And holy speed boost, Murphy. Calm down there. Your car's on like Adderall or something. That was crazy. We're going to get back by both of them. They probably think the same thing with me with the entry of turn 3 or something. Because they're like that in the turn 1 and then off of turn 4 it looks like, which is crazy. And we're battling Tyler Robbins here, which is wild. Collins got under us. I almost got clipped by Robbins behind us. We're battling hard back here for 8th. Oh boy, I got that bottom and it got our front end up in the air. Sean Robbins is up there leading, which he desperately needs it after, oh boy, big flip after the race. And then we run into Collins because we don't have any control of our car. It's pretty funny, but hey, we're starting 8th. I can't be mad about that, but Sean Robbins definitely needs to be running up front with how he ran last race, getting wrecked and stuff, so he did not have a good last race. Gonna be able to do what we did in that qualifying dash, starting at least this far back. Oh, we're gonna get people under us, and Tommy Bailey's gonna move us out the way first corner. Very nice, love to see it. Where are you, Tommy Bailey? All right, we're back in front of him. I wanted to right rear him up into the wall so hard. That is Barnes, and we're gonna be in 9th here for this restart. Wait, I thought I was just behind Barnes. How did Murphy end up in front? I don't understand that. How was Murphy in front of us technically? He was nowhere near us. I was single file behind Barnes, but you know, I guess I'll take it. We're in 9th. See if we can try and stay under Murphy. We don't. I missed turn 1 again, dang it, but we're gonna get by Murphy anyways. Barnes goes super high, which was dumb on him. Try and see if we could hold the bottom here. Try and slide up in front of anyone we can. We're up in the 6th. Ooh, turn 3 was tight there. Newman ran really well there. And Chase Jones is flipping. And Robbie Collins came to a stop and spun right there. We didn't get the spot before the caution, unfortunately. 6th would have been a little bit better than 7th, I feel like. But at least we're on the bottom. I can't complain about being on the bottom. But might have been able, oh, we're right behind Chase Jones, who just went flipping too, so that's not good news because he's definitely going to be off pace. And I can't see because of the dirt. Get by Chase Jones. Get him in front of everybody that is stuck up there. Getting the Collins a little bit. We're up in the 5th though. And Murphy goes flying by us. That's just what Murphy does. He is like, has a speed boost. He hits nitrous randomly in the race. Don't know what goes on with his car. It's illegal, for sure. But we got Collins right in front of us. Tyler Robbins up in the lead when he was battling with us for like 6th, 7th, 8th in the qualifying dash, and he's up front somehow. Sean Robbins, who was the leader to start out with, is back into 3rd, so he definitely struggled in some of these restarts, it seems like. but we're doing the best we can. We're running the line we want. That was way too low. At least it didn't get us up in the air, because if you hit that flat too hard, sometimes that front end will come up in the air like it did in the qualifying dash. These lappers are going to make things very interesting. Might make for some restarts, who knows? We got Rourke, our points leader, right behind us, which is pretty wild. He's won like the last 2 races, putting himself on the map, who won the championship last season. I think Tyler Robbins won it, or wait, he might have won it the last 2 years, actually. I think it was Tyler Robbins' first 2 seasons, Rourke the last 2 seasons. So they have been pretty dominant in the series overall, getting majority of the wins. Last year it was pretty even between like 4 different guys with like 2 wins, it seemed like, and then 1 guy had 1. And then a couple of the randoms that run the showcases had wins as well. That was the other wins. But we have caught up to some lap traffic. It's going to be interesting if we can navigate by them pretty well. I got a little straightened out there on the bottom. And we're coming up to the final lap. Tyler Robbins is only half the track ahead of us, so like we're doing pretty well. We finished 5th here last year, and it was off more luck, I feel like. This one was more off of speed. We had a long green flag runs, and we were up in 5th, pulled away from Rourke there the last lap. That was fantastic for us. Very, very nice. Definitely been our best track so far. Robbins ended up being 1 and 2, Sean and Tyler. Well, 2 and 1 then. And we get 5th though, so that was a great points day for us. Great for the money as well. Bailey's back there in 10th, so I know we're behind him in points. Jesse Wright we're just behind for a top 10. Sean Robbins needed that run very badly, and Tyler Robbins jumps his way back up to the points lead by 4, right over Rourke once again. They just keep flip-flopping back and forth. Murphy had an okay race. I think he ended up finishing behind us, I want to say, but he's struggled the last couple races to keep that points lead, but almost 9,000 in that race. Let's go on to the showcase and see what we can do. Now we're just saving up this money. Hopefully we could win this championship like next season, I guess. I don't know. If we're still really struggling, I'm just gonna go and do a bunch of hire drivers for other series and like off camera and stuff, and just save up money to buy some parts on this car, because this car is just, I'm done with it pretty much. But 12,000 to win Eldora. I'm just wanting to make the show again. We made it last season through the B main. I'm hoping we could qualify a little bit better, and we could be a little faster in the heat races. We'll probably still have to make it through the B main. I don't think we're gonna be top 3 in the heat, but at least to where we don't have to go through the C main and then the B main like we did last season. That was a little bit sketchy. Barely made it, but we were very fast as well. So need to get onto Eldora here, be as fast as we can. 24 laps for the main. Let's see what we could do. All right, we're not getting that practice time by any means. Fastest I ever ran is a 14.9, but that's usually in like the A main and everything. Like we usually run faster and faster as the night goes on. So we honestly might run faster than the 15.2 here, not by much. Maybe it'll be a 15.1 or a 15.0 at best, but we'll see what we can do. Trying and get a run from the top. I usually just run straight through the middle. That's been the fastest for me here at all times. It just gets faster and faster as the night goes somehow every time. So we always qualify absolutely terrible here. Trying to just pick up speed as we go, and usually in the races we're really fast. 15.0, like I said, I ran like literally the same line in practice and ran a 15.2. So it's an improvement, which is good. But that'll still probably be like 30th or something like that, because our goal is a top 15 goal at a 14.2. 36th actually, not very good. Starting 6th in heat 6. If we could finish top 5, I think that's B main, but we usually finish in 6th, I feel like. And who is in our heat? We got Cox under us, we got Murphy, and then Rourke as the row in front of us. And they're usually guys that are running up front. All 3 of these guys, usually guys that run up front in every single one of our races. I gotta run bottom here, first corner, to try to block them off a little bit, and then run this middle lane and just try to get the run, because we're gonna pull away from Kale. Just gotta start trying to reel in Murphy. We just don't have the laps to do so, because they want to have a million damn laps at this track for an A main, so we have to drop that, which drops everything else. It drops the heat racing, the C and B main as well. 2 laps to go. We'll see if we could try to catch Ricky Cox or Murphy. They're battling a little bit. Honestly, if they keep throwing sliders like that, maybe one of them will run into each other. That would be fire for us. Got 1 lap left, and we have caught on these guys a lot. We ran a 14.97 there, which was a pretty solid lap. I just don't think we have the time to get there, and we're in heat 6, so we're going to be in 6 for the C-main. Unless I can sneak it out on Cox, we don't. If we had 1 more lap, I think we would have had that for sure, but only 4 laps is rough for a heat race because we can't qualify well either, and we're just going to keep running faster and faster. Our car is definitely quick. I have faith that we can make the A-main again, but we have to do the same thing we did last year. We just got to run nice and clean for the most part and just try and get these positions without hitting people, because they will run in every line and I just want to run right through the middle. And if we're 3-4 wide, it's very sketchy. Oh, Margie, no thank you. Margie is spinning out. Okay, we're gonna be restarting in 6th once again. Dang it. I was hoping to be in 5th there, but we were not able to edge out Robinson under us, unfortunately. I need the green flag laps though. The restarts kill me every time, because I have to get wound up for a corner on the bottom, and then after that we're pretty good. Like 3 and 4 we're pretty fast. If I run out here first corner, it's not super fast for us, as you can see. Able to get a little bit of a run. Robinson, please go down. They go up. That's perfect. I'm going to be able to get in front of Bobby Young here. On the outside of Erickson, that was a massive run for us. Let's go. Now we just got to go chase down Patrick Barnes is the main thing. And we should be able to pass him no problem. Just running low through the middle. Please stay low. He does. I'm going to try and run a little higher just to stay off of him. We should get a massive run here off of 1 and 2. And that's going to be the lead for us, and we should be able to run away with this no problem. And we'll be in the B main, starting back in, like, I want to say it was like 13th, if I remember correctly, from last year. So we will get going there here in a second. All right, that's the C main win. We are starting in 13th for this B main, and if we could finish top 5, we will sneak our way back into the A main once again for the 2nd year in a row. Wish we could have beaten Cox. We would have only been 1 spot better, honestly, but we wouldn't have had to go through the C main, and that's a scary thing by itself. Trying not to hit Barnes on our outside, but I need this outside to work here. Oh, my eye itches. Bad timing. We're gonna get on the outside of Barnes. Cox is super slow. He's gonna go to the outside, so we're gonna be able to get by him there. Perfect. We're gonna be 3 wide here on the backstretch. Richardson, where are you going? We're going to make him kind of go outside a little bit. Going to slide him slightly. Just got to be as safe as we can here, because I do not want to hit anybody's tires like that. Oh boy, and we're in the wall. At least we're all still green. That's the positive. I need to itch my eye so bad. Really just got to get this middle rolling here. And I need these guys to move out my way. Oh, that was beautiful. Got by 2 of them there in that corner. Gonna get by 2 more under us. Maybe a 3rd with Collins on the outside. Oh my goodness, what a 3 and 4 that was. And we're up to 6th. Billy Green cuts down in front of us. That was a little sketchy, but we're good. Up into the top 5. Now we got Tommy Bailey on our outside. We're gonna be able to get by him. Oh, we are cooking right now. This is huge. Already in the top 5, that matters. That's in the A main. And there's, oh, we get a restart. That's not great. That's not great at all. We got Tyler Robbins, Sean Robbins. I keep wanting to say Seth, and Jake Newman up in front of us. I'm assuming Rourke already made it in, because I don't see him out here. So I'm assuming he's one of the few that already made it in that's a full-time driver. That's really rare, because there's only like 7 or 8 of us that are full-time drivers that are going to be in this A main. So this is a big race for us on points. These showcase races, at least Fairbury and Eldora, are huge for us on points, because there's only a handful of full-time drivers here. It's all the fast guys, and another caution immediately. All the fast guys that are in front of us, obviously, and then Rourke's out there. Kevin Murphy's usually out there, but he's behind us right now in 7th, but he's in 7th, so it's a good spot for him to be in, honestly. But Newman, Robbins, Bailey's right behind us. I'm going to try and hold this middle lane, see what we can do, but Bailey's going to get right by us. I should have tried to slow him up a little bit off the start. But we'll get the middle here in 3 and 4 and go flying right by him under Sean Robbins. Please go high. He's gonna go high. We're on the final lap here. We're gonna get by Sean Robbins. We still got Tommy Bailey just under us though. Can we get by Tyler Robbins? If we have a good enough 3 and 4, not gonna do so. But we're gonna finish 3rd in this B main. We were cooking there. We were really, really fast. And I think Sean Robbins ended up 5th there, so he was the last transfer in. He sure was. Not by a whole lot, only half a second over Thompson or whoever that was back there. But hey, we're starting 21st. I have a good feeling we could go forward in this race. It's gonna be really tough, but we're gonna try our best. Chase Jones is out here. I can see on the bottom under Rourke. Oh, what a terrible start by us. We were just spinning tires down there on the bottom. Because this like super thick dirt down here is not fast at all. It is super slow. But we're gonna get top 23 in this event, which is at least 14 points better than anybody else that did not make this race. So that's a big points gap back. And then every spot is like 4 points or something. Maybe like 21st, 22nd, 23rd is only 14 ahead. But then every spot like from 20th forward is a good amount. We were bump drafting Tommy Bailey there. Not what I want to do. I wanted to get to his outside because I did not want to go on his inside. Pause. But we are doing well in this middle lane right now, trying to get to his outside. We're gonna sneak to his outside there. Newman's running that low line as well, which we might be able to get around him too. And then any wrecks that happen, if people go flipping, that is going to only benefit us as well. Newman, and then who is that in front of them? Mitchell Davis, that's a random driver. Like, at least like not a full-time driver. And we get the freaking tire of Newman. I think the car is fine. Yeah, we still have no damage, and that is a massive flip right there. I don't know who that was. I think that might have been Kyle Jones, potentially, because he's the furthest back guy that I see. He's in, what, 17th? Yeah, Kyle Jones. That was definitely the black gas tank I was seeing in the back there. Try and come down, block Newman a little bit, come back up, block Bailey, and then kind of just run the middle here in 1 and 2. Newman's gonna get under us. Dang, Sean Robbins also gets under us, but we're just gonna tub him on this outside anyways. I think Rourke is going a little slow there. Oh, he was behind Kyle Jones, that's why. Kyle Jones is the one that flipped, so he is falling back. Oh, do not come back up on me. That was a little sketchy. If you go high, I'll be happy. Please go higher. Go higher. I'm going to try and force him up. We're good. We ran just barely where we wanted to there. Felker, hardly know her. Going right by him with no problems. He might have been a part of that crash, potentially. Right behind Chase Jones, Tyler Robbins. Running really well right now. Kind of went too high into that, but getting a good run on the exit. Kind of just cut down there. Felker got back in front of us. We got a Felker, we have a Cox. We can have a Felker and a Cox right next to each other. Oh, don't hit tires. Okay, we're good. I got airborne, but that was a little scary. We're good though. Mitchell Davis right in front of us. Chase Jones right in front of Felker, and there is a spin out up there, so that's going to be a restart. Tyler Robbins barely getting by us there before the caution. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. He probably would have been right back by us off this start anyways, so I kind of would rather have this outside lane so I can kind of block the row behind me. And that wreck, I don't think anybody went flipping, so I don't think it was too bad for anybody. Okay, go low, kind of slide up there, mid-corner. All right, Rourke is just really fast first corner. I cannot compete with that. And Tyler Robbins is moving now. He restarted on that bottom. If he would have restarted outside, he would have been cooked. But he restarted on that bottom, and he's making some aggressive moves, and he just went flipping for one of those aggressive moves. That was a pretty big one. He didn't fully hit anything upside down, but he definitely went up in the air and slammed down pretty hard. So he may be slow for the rest of this race. I don't know. That could hurt him in the points. Rourke could overtake him here because they were only 4 points apart. But yeah, look, like even when we're on the bottom, like I get a somewhat even restart, but I need to try to move up here because that very bottom is super slow. We just don't have that speed off the restart. We have to get wound up here, and then we're good. Like once we get to turn 3, we're fine. It's just turn 1 absolutely sucks for us on a restart. Sean Robbins getting by us though is unfortunate. I want to try and get back by him. I want to try to get by Chase Jones up here as well. I feel like we'd be the highest running full-time driver, which would be massive for us. Mitchell Davis scaring me. He was cutting me off there into turn 1. Still got like 7-8 laps here. Mitchell Davis, what are you doing? And then there's the caution. Oh no, no caution, really? There's the caution. So I would have been so mad if there was no caution for that. I was trying to bring one out because we got like flipped. But Mitchell Davis got us in the right rear and just hooked us around. So that is quite unfortunate for us. How damaged is the car? Because that was a pretty hard hit. 82 on the aero, honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to have some radiator and engine damage from that, but was not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. Tommy Bailey's back here. Should be able to still go by him because we don't have any radiator or engine damage. Car is still driving pretty decent. Newman and Wart go high. We still might be able to go right by them, and somebody is flipping massively, doing a tumbleweed down the straightaway there. I think that was Luke. Don't know how to say his last name. I'm gonna butcher that thing. Drachi? I don't know. It sounds like Drachi to me. Like that's what I'm thinking it sounds like in my head. But all these wrecks are huge every time. He's gonna definitely be slow and off pace. Newman's gonna be stuck behind him. Never mind, I'm going to be stuck behind him. I'm going to get up behind Newman. He's actually going to come up the track, so he's going to slow up Newman. I'm going to try and follow Bailey here by this guy, but I can't run the lane. There we go. I just didn't want to hit him. Oh, we're on the final lap, and Bailey's in front of us. I don't want that, because Bailey is battling us in the points. That's unfortunate. We were well in front of Bailey before that last caution, so that really sucks. We were catching Chase Jones and Rourke there, but either way, we get a decent finish. 19th is not bad for the feature showcase here because not that many made it. Tyler Robbins got last. We were ahead of Jake Newman. Bailey, Rourke, Robbins, Jones. Those are the only ones in front of us that were full-time. Yeah, Ethan Mitchell, nobody up there is a full-time driver. So we finished 19th, not too terrible. That should get us decent points as well. What is that gonna get us? 19th, that should be like 120, yeah, 126, because 14, you get 14 ahead for only 22nd, 23rd. I thought it was 21st as well, but luckily it's not. So we get more points, back up to 10th in points there, because Wright, Ned Hill didn't make the race, Collins didn't make that race. But Rourke retakes the lead because Tyler Robbins finished dead last there. So there is a 16-point gap going into the last 4 races of the season, which is actually pretty tight. And we're going to get nearly, probably, I think, over $10,000 there. So that's actually not too shabby at all. That will net us $10,000 more. We're up to $21,000. Got to repair the car, though, because we did get pretty damaged in that one with that wreck, unfortunately. We were cooking until that wreck happened. I think we could have been close to a top 15 if it wasn't for that. I think I want to go back with this sponsor just to get that initial payout again, unless that doesn't happen. Oh yeah, it still does. You still got to get that initial payout for re-signing with them again, so that's the main reason we want to. It's not much of a race per race difference, but the initial bonus is just the biggest thing out of that. So very good. We are sitting 10th in points. We started this 9th in points, but the showcase mainly made the difference because a lot of people don't make that. But finishing out the year, we got Fairbury, Kokomo, Limaland, and Prairie View. We just finished 11th at Limaland, and I think we got the tire upgrade fully after Limaland. So hopefully we'll be better next time around. And earlier in the year, we got 6th at Kokomo. We made the showcase race at Fairbury, which only, Kevin Murphy, Rourke, Newman, Robbins, and Ned Hill, we would have been 6th out of the full-time drivers there. So that's not too bad at all. So we'll see how we do next episode with all that. I need to up the laps back to 20, back to 50% here, and we'll be good to go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.